Hi Virgo, welcome to Quickie Tarot. This is me. Hi, for those of you who have never seen me before. If there's a little twinge in the audio, please forgive it for a little while. I'm waiting for a new camera. This camera has a mic in it. It's a new camera. It's by Logitech, and the company is supposed to be sending me a new camera. So I have to get these readings out to you guys. I know a lot of you count on it, so I'm doing it anyway. So it's not horrible. It's just something I need to get rid of, that audio issue. So Virgos, I have shuffled these cards really good. Let's get started. Let's find out what this universe have in store for you. Please, for our Virgos universe, what can they expect? What can Virgos expect? Okay, let's see what we got here. Lovers right in the middle. That's a divine connection. We got just enough to get started. So let's do that. So the overall energy, Virgos, of your reading is the Lovers. Okay, card of Gemini. So someone had Gemini in their chart. This is a divine connection. Brought to you by the universe. Two people in love. Surrounds this whole reading. Let's find out what's going on. So up here in your highest energy is a Page of Wands. So Virgo, there's something that's brewing inside of you. Something that is about ready to come out of your mouth or already has come out. And it's something about your lover. Because it's going to involve whatever's coming out of your mouth. It's going to involve talking about walking away from this relationship. We've got the Eight of Cups right next door. And I think, from what I see here, I think you're going to walk away if you don't get some kind of security, some kind of stability in this relationship from your soulmate. So this is really important to you. This is the Ace of Pentacles. This is groundedness, security, stability. So under the Page of Wands, I have the Page of Cups. And so what you're also going to bring up is, without the security and without the stability, how could they possibly love you? You know, if they don't want to commit, so to speak, or go get a job, so to speak, then how can they love you if they can't do that for you? And you are going to communicate, it looks like, that you'd be willing to leave the relationship. You don't want to, but you do need something that you can depend on. So this Page of Cups has a fish in it, this cup. And so there might be Pisces involved in this reading. It might be in your chart, might be around the reading. But what you're going to talk about here is that it just doesn't feel like this is love, because see, there's no room for love. It's got a fish in it. When these actions are not taken to help secure this relationship. On the other side of the Lovers card here, we have the Wheel of Fortune. Yay! So I think you're moving ahead. The Wheel of Fortune. Somehow you're moving past this, and it is for your better. I think you're moving forward with your lover. I could change my mind as I go along in the readings, because I'm going to pull out more cards. But right now, I think you're moving it forward together. And I think something good is going to come out of this conversation about how you need this security and the stability in this relationship. This is the universe. I mean, the universe has their hands against your back, and they're trying to help guide you in the direction for your good, for your best. Under the Page of Cups is the Seven of Cups. But see, you're confused. You're like, am I getting another one of these cups that's in the Seven of Cups? This is confusion. Because see, these cups are like other love choices. They had, their cups were full of something else. And so there wasn't any room for love. So you're wondering, and that's coming up in what you want to say. You're wondering if they have a fish in their cup, if there's something else in their cup, and where there's not enough room for love. And it has you, like I said, you're confused about that. The Two of Pentacles is right next to the Seven of Cups, and this is definitely confusion. This is like, I think it's just juggling thoughts. It's like, do they love me? They act like they love me, but then again, they don't act like they love me. But yeah, I think they do. But no, I don't think that. That's the kind of energy. This is right below the Lover's card. So do they or don't they? Do they love me or do they not love me? I got the Queen of Pentacles right next to that. This is your energy, Virgo, male or female. There's that pentacle, requiring and really examining and thinking about that security. You need that security and that stability. Whether it's in the form of a commitment or whether it's in the form of a job that you're expecting them to provide. So the Queen of Pentacles, that's what it's all about, male or female. And that's you. That's Earth energy. That's Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And we're doing a Virgo reading, so this is you. Really looking at that pentacle like, this is what I really need. Please give me more. Virgo's reading. Your twin flames is what you are. And I will show you that in a minute, but for now, Ten of Pentacles. This comes out right next to the Queen of Pentacles. Just like I said, this is exactly what you're thinking about. This is the security you're looking for. Stability, security, and this is in the home situation, so I think this is commitment mostly. You can see that there's a child, a couple dogs, extended family, around a home outdoors. It's a lovely garden area. This is what you're looking for. This is what you need, and this is what you really want from your soulmate, your divine soulmate. The Wheel of Fortune is turning right towards the Ten of Cups. Wow, is that beautiful. Okay. So, and that is right above the Ten of Pentacles. These are two of the best cards in the deck. The Wheel of Fortune is pushing you along, pushing the whole relationship along. See, I felt like you guys are staying together, and you are. This Ten of Cups, that is a lot of love, and that is the family situation. That definitely includes commitment. And then we have the Knight of Cups. This is a true love offer. This is not the Page of Cups. See? One of these things are different, right? One of these doesn't have a fish in it. And that's the Knight of Cups. That's up here next to the Ace of Pentacles. So they do have room for love. They have lots of room for love. They are sincere about how they feel about you. Then we have the Nine of Wands. Right next to the Pentacles. You're at this state. That's why all this is coming up. That's why the Page of Wands is in your highest energy. Because all this is going to come up. Because it is brewing. You're going to have to bring it up. And it's all because you're reaching your wit's end. You feel like you're not getting the security and the stability that you should have in this relationship. It's right next to the Ten of Pentacles. This is what you need from this relationship, what you expect from this relationship. Then we have the Emperor. The Emperor is right next to the Cups. It's right above getting, worn out because of not getting that Ten of Pentacles. Now, if you look in that Ten of Pentacles, see this old man right here? That's, part of the extended family in this card. That's like the Emperor, okay? It is the Emperor sitting in there. The Emperor, this is the card for Aries. Aries might be in your chart, might be around this reading. But more importantly, the Emperor is about a rigid personality, stubborn, kind of like the highway. It's really hard to get them to sway from their way of thinking. Perhaps they were thinking that they would just go on forever in this relationship without any changes ever. Well, after you bring it up, they realize, and you do talk about walking away, that you really need something that's going to be grounded. That that they actually do want to offer this in the cups. They're very well liked. They're very, very well respected by others and you. It's just that you see every side of them because you're very close to the emperor, male or female, male or female. And then up here in your highest energy, the empress. This is your twin flame. Okay? This is that divine connection here that surrounds the whole reading. You're dealing with your twin flame and you're going to work it out. The emperor sees you as a beautiful, loving, kind, considerate person. That would be a good mother or father to their children and your children. They adore you the way you are, who you are. And they have a very sincere cup of love for you. And this is male or female too, the Empress. All these cards, all the sexes can be interchanged. So this is really a nice reading. I haven't had a lot of really good readings this week, but this is a really super beautiful reading. You get things squared away. You're actually able to talk. You actually communicate to the point that they don't want to lose you. They don't want you to walk away. They really don't. They love you. They have cups of love for you. They couldn't get more love for you. And so they're going to offer that stability and that security that you need. At the very least, they're going to say that they will work towards it, you know. So, wow, Virgos, this was your reading, and I thank you so much for watching Quickie Tarot.